Welcome back to Boosters and Brews. It's your boy Dan here checking in with you. Today we're going to be opening up a play booster box of Magic the Gathering's The Hobbit release. This just came out this weekend. Today, as of the filming of this video, it's Sunday, so it's going to be the end of pre-release weekend. I'm sure plenty of people have gotten an opportunity to rip some packs, to draft, and to do some fun times with the new set with their friends. But we're gonna open up this box here together today and try out this beer here. This is a non-alcoholic beer from Barcelona called Daura Dam. So yeah, we'll give this a try and get to cracking some packs. That's pretty good. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give it the old rip. There we go. But yeah, this set has been pretty long awaited. I mean, I've been kind of saving my money towards this set like a lot of people, I'm sure. And yeah, this set has been with a lot of anticipation, and I'm just glad I was able to get myself a few boxes so we could open up here on the channel. This one comes with the box topper here. We'll save that for last and see what's inside here. So yeah, this is a play booster box. I believe it should still have 30 packs. Here we go, first pack. Got a Duskwatch Hunter, Pinecone Strike, Bjorn Reluctant Host, okay, Dwarven Sword Sword, Dwarven Provisioner, Warg Tactics, Long Lake Nuisance, Goblin Plate Mail, Celebrate the Mountain King, Ravenhill Flock, Gathering of Darkness, Getaway Barrel for a rare, and Front Porch Sentries in foil, and Mirkwood for a land. Okay, and a little token there. Set this off to the side here. But yeah, this set should be pretty fun. I'm sure there'll be like some cards that are reprinted from the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth release a couple years ago now, I believe it was it 2024? I forget. But yeah, this set should be pretty fun to build the deck with. Smaug, the Great Calamity, okay. Nori, Teller of Tales, Long-Bodied Grey Dog, Long Lake Nuisance, Tidings of War, Mirkwood Meditator, Gnashing of Teeth, Burn, Tree and Fern, Master's Counselors. This is going to be the Master of Lake Town for a rare there. And Most Decrepit Old Bird, okay, for another rare. And Bilbo's Deadly Slice in foil, and a Goblin Town. Alrighty, but yeah, surprisingly, I built a few decks out of the past sets that we'd been opening on the channel, just to do something with some of the cards. And I was thinking about it, and Lord of the Rings is a set that I didn't build a themed deck based off of. So I'm thinking maybe it'll be a good time to put a little something together, a little commander deck with Lord of the Rings cards and the Hobbit cards. We got a Gundabad Opportunist, Mirkwood Nurturer, Azagoth Garrison, Ori Keeper of Songs, Old Thrush, Stony Voiced Goblins, Bilbo Baggins Burglar, Coral, Troop of Ponies, Elven Raft Steerer, Wilderland Scrounger, Bjorn the Fierce. That looks pretty cool. I like the border treatment there. Woodland Weave Master in foil, and Goblin Town foil. Okay, I'll set that one borderless, or yeah. What is this considered? A borderless alternate border? Extended art, maybe extended art. I'll set that off to the side and grab another pack. We got a Ravening Warg, a Dory, Bearer of Friends, Wood Elves, Magnificent End, Rage into the Valley, Plunderer of Trollshaws, Iron Hills Stalwart, Enchanted Rivers Grass, Bolg of the North, Dorvan Mattock, Laketown Mariners, Rose Go Ever Ever On, Goblin Town Flunkies in foil. That's a rare there? The Saga, okay. And Forest, and a Wolf token. Alrighty. I feel like there's definitely plenty of new cards I'm seeing that weren't in the Lord of the Rings set. So that's nice, at least right off the bat. It doesn't feel like a total rehash of Lord of the Rings. Definitely feels like something new. Let's keep looking. Bowside Wanderers, Golem, Silent Slinker, okay. Goblin Town Flunkies, Lake Town Lookout, Vow to Erebor, Stony Voiced Goblins, Gandalf Wandering Wizard, Wargling, sorry about bumping the camera there, Wargling, okay. Bofer Reliable Guardian, Thranduil, Sindarin Liege, it's not easy to say. Other elves you control get +1/+1 landfall whenever a land enters. Create a 1/1 green elf creature token. I can see that being pretty decent. The Black Arrow, Smog Wicked Worm, nice, and a Fearsome Goblin Pair and Elven King's Halls. Alrighty, well, we got a few Smogs already. Let's see if we can get the you know what I really do want to get other than Smog is that enchantment. I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head, sorry. I just got off an overnight shift. Been a while since I've done one of those, and I just wanted to still try to crank out this video before I go to sleep and end the weekend just going to bed. Hobbit hole there, that's pretty sick. I like the art on that one. Elven King's Harper. But there's a enchantment that I want to get that's it's another game changer. I think it's a white enchantment, costs 2. Galleon, Elven King's Butler, Bomber, Gentle Dreamer, Thranduil Decree, Bog's Company, okay, Sting Bilbo's Sword and Foil. That's pretty nice. I'll set that off to the side. And a Mirkwood and a token. I think it's Splendor though, something Splendor, right? That's the name of that enchantment. It's something along the lines of like whenever any opponent I think casts a spell during your turn, draw a card or something crazy. Let's see here. Ordinary Bear, Great Fierce Bee, Gundabad Opportunist, Asgaroth Garrison, Old Thrush, Uneasy Partings, Goblin Plate Mail, Bilbo Baggins Burglar, Elven Raft Steerer, okay, Great Ugly Looking Goblin, nice, Fearsome Goblin Pair, Head of the Hunt for a rare, and Thorin's Last Stand in foil and a plains. I'll set this off to the side too. I do like those alternate borders there. It's got like Smog scales. It's pretty sick. Kind of reminiscent of the border treatment from Dragonstorm, which was actually really nice. Here we go. Guardian of the Halls, Front Porch Sentries, Smog the Great Calamity, Nori Teller of Tales. Sorry if I was out of focus there. Smog the Great Calamity, Nori Teller of Tales, Well-Worn Spatula, okay, Quarrel, Gandalf Wandering Wizard, Stir Up Trouble, The Mountain King's Return, Night Howl Pursuer, Dorvan Mattock, Philly the Pathfinder. Okay. Long Lake Nuisance and foil in a mountain. But yeah, I reckon I might end up building something 4 or 5 color. I've been trying to build 5 color decks with every set, just to like, you know, feel out the whole set and not limit my commander identity, color identity. So yeah, maybe I'll do like a Tom Bombadil or something. We'll see. Crude Bent Blade, Owen the Brave, Atter Cop. That's a cool looking spider. Maybe I'll put that in my Spider-Man deck. Hey. Dwarven Sword Sword, Giant Boulder, Stir Up Trouble, Lakeshore Apothecary, how do you say it? Bomber? Yeah, Bomber, Gentle Dreamer, Desolation Prowler, Old Fat Spider, another spider for the Spider-Man deck, Stone Giant of High Pass, My Precious, okay. Equipped creature as hexproof and can't be blocked. Nice. Interesting. Bomber, Gentle Dreamer, and foil. Iron Hills. I think that might be pretty solid. I don't know if it's worth anything, but still cool. Put that to the side. Pack another pack. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys. If you're still hanging out, we're I would say almost halfway through this box. Do appreciate you guys tuning into the channel and spending your time here with us cracking packs. Do comment, like, and subscribe and share the channel. It helps us out a lot, and we do appreciate any of that support. It goes a long way. Here's a Mirkwood Nurturer, Ravening Warg, Dory Bearer of Friends, Ori Keeper of Songs, Giant Boulder, Quarrel, Confusticate the oh my god, Confusticate the Be Bother, okay. Smog's Fury, Troll Negotiations, Bilbo Luckwearer, okay. Thorin Oakenshield, Inside Information. Is that a mythic? I think so. Another Confuscate the Be Bother and foil, okay. I'll put this off to the side. Take a look at that later. But yeah, let us know what you guys are excited for in this set. I'm sure there's plenty of, even though it's a small set, I'm sure there's plenty of powerful cards that are in here other than that Splendor card I was talking about. But yeah, let us know what you're excited for. Drop a comment down below, and see what we crack here. Bowside Wanderers, okay. Golems, Silent Slinker, Goblin Town Flunkies, Lake Town Lookout, Long-Bodied Grey Dog, Mirkwood Meditator, Wargling, Bilbo Baggins Burglar, Elven Raft Steerer, Gandalf Spark Starter, okay. Cool little Gandalf there. Wilderland Scrounger, Last Light of Durin's Day, I believe that's a rare there, and a Goblin Plate Mail in foil, and a Plains. Bilbo Deadly Slice, Duskwatch Hunter, Pinecone Strike, Dwarven Provisioner, Well-Worn Spatula, Smog's Fury, Long Lake Nuisance, Tidings of War, Lake Town Toymaker, Sylvan Reveler. When this creature enters, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a land card this way, put it from your graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Not bad. 4 mana though. Snowslope Hunter, Desert Wereworm, Mirkwood Meditator, and a Goblin Town. Okay. Desert Wereworm, huh? Bjorn, Reluctant Host, Reverent Howl, Ragged Short Spear, Velvet Winged Butterflies, Long-Bodied Grey Dog, Mirkwood Meditator, Wargling, Patient Instructor, Sound the Trumpets, Gollum the Abandoned, Dane, Lord of the Iron Hills. Ooh, Desolation of Smog in that border treatment. That's cool. Troop of Ponies, borderless foil. I don't know how well you can see that foiling there. I need to adjust the lighting here, I think. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, sorry if the lighting's a little blasted out, I guess. I don't know. I gotta lower the settings a little. I do want to get a few more lights for this setup. I've been thinking maybe a couple more lights. That way I can spread the light out a bit more and lower the intensity. Wood Elves, Crude Bent Blade, Own the Brave, Magnificent End, Thorin's Last Stand. Sorry guys, I can't hardly speak. Just worked like a 2 a.m. to noon shift, so kind of rough. Blunder the Troll, Shaw's Little Bear, Lakeshore Apothecary, Celebrate the Mountain King, Key to the Side Door, Biffer Melodic Rider, Down in the Valley, Wilderland Scrounger in foil, and a Mirkwood. Okay. I feel like so far, I just feel like I haven't hit anything crazy. I know it's a play box, but I mean, maybe I'm missing something. I am pretty much half asleep, but let's see if we get anything else in the rest of this box. Ordinary Bear, Great Fierce Bee, Bundabat Opportunist, Vow to Erebor, Thorin's Last Stand, Tidings of War, Uneasy Partings, Large Bear, Dwarven Mauler, Sound the Trumpets, Part in Friendship, Gollum Riddle Master, throw that in front, Reverent Howl, and a Forest. The old Gollum Riddle Master. Addercop, Bilbo's Deadly Slice, Duskwatch Hunter, Dwarven Short Sword, Well-Worn Spatula, Warg Tactics, Elven King Harper, Iron Hills Stalwart, got an Iron Hills Blacksmith. Okay, this looks cool. Thorin Oakenshield, put that in front. The Chief Warg. Okay, roll. And Troop of Ponies and foil and an Iron Hills. Okay. I like the treatment on this one. Put that to the side. So far we've got somewhere around a half a dozen cards I've just kind of pulled to the side, or maybe more than half a dozen. About 8 cards there. But yeah, again, I haven't seen too many characters that I recognize as being like the big hits anyway. I could be wrong. Maybe that Smog I hit with the other border was one of the better pulls, but I don't know. I gotta look it all up, obviously. Mirkwood Nurturer, Ravening Warg, Dory Bearer of Friends, Esgaroth Garrison, Old Thrush, Stony Voiced Goblins, Confusticate the Bebother, Smog's Fury, Dreaded Bat Cloud in the border list there. We got a Bard the Bowman. Fearsome, is that a pretty good one? I think I heard something about Bard. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. I mean, that's not bad for 3. Andy has reach. Yeah, not bad. Fearsome Goblin Pair, Sackville Bagginses. Okay. Elven King's Halls, Eddercop in foil. Alrighty. Let's keep it going. We're a little bit past halfway through this box. Guardian of the Halls, Front Porch Sentries, Moment of Glory, Thorin's Last Stand, Little Bear, Elven King's Harper, Stony Voiced Goblins, Galleon Elven King's Butler, Eagle Rescue, Down to Goblin Town, Ravenion Rampager, Rovanian Rampager. Sorry guys, I can't read for shit right now. This is borderline embarrassing, degrading. Trying to read after being up all night. Thranduil's Company, Stone Voice Goblins, Forest and Foil. Okay. Got a couple rares to throw on the pile there. Take a look at them later. Pinecone Strike, Bjorn Reluctant Host, Reverent Howl, Dwarven Provisioner, Velvet Wing Butterflies, Enchanted River's Grasp, Stir Up Trouble, Long Lake Nuisance, Raven Hills Flock, Bjorn's Hospitality. That's pretty good. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That's landfall. Pretty good. Misty Mountains Raider. Oh, is this a pretty good hit? Old Thrush and Foil, Goblin Town, Arkenstone. Creatures you control get +1/+1 at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. And it's got a little adventure spell there. Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So you can tutor for a legend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Legendary artifact, Arkenstone. I'll put that to the side. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see if the pack gods are listening and starting to deliver. Smog the Great Calamity, Bowside Wanderers, Gollum Silent Slinker, Nori Teller of Tales, Old Thrush, Uneasy Partings, Warg Tactics, Bilbo Baggins Burglar, Gandalf Spark Starter, Bow for Reliable Guardian, nice in the border, alternate border there. Bjorn the Fierce, nice. Thranduil, Sindarin Liege and Foil, and a Swamp. I'll put these two to the side. Okay, heating up a bit. Let's go. About 22 minutes in. I want to say maybe 2 rows left. Crude Bent Blade, Wood Elves, Ori Keeper of Songs, Rage into the Valley. I like that artwork there. It looks pretty dope and borderless. Enchanted River's Grasp, Little Bear, Lakeshore Apothecary, Down to Goblin Town, Stone by Sunlight, Old Fat Spider, Chief Warg's Company, Bothersome Noisemaker and Foil, an island, and a treasure token. Okay, what was the rare in here? That thing there. I'll set that off to the side. Alright. I feel like we picked up a little steam. I think I'm getting a little second wind here. Let's see if I can pull it together and take us down into the end zone here. We've got an Adercop, Bilbo's Deadly Slice, Magnificent End, Dwarven Short Sword, Giant Boulder, Hobbit's Hole, Plunder the Troll Shoals, Iron Hills Stalwart, Troop of Ponies, borderless, Woodland Weave Master, Glowing the Mighty, Dwarf Warrior there, Uncover the Moon Letters, and a Keeley the Resourceful and Foil, and a Swamp. Got a few things there to put to the side. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it going. Ragged Short Spear, Guardian of the Halls, Front Porch Sentry, Moment of Glory, Nori, Teller of Tales, Thorin's Last Stand. I think I got that same treatment already. Tidings of War, Mirkwood Meditator, The Mountain King's Return, Gathering of Darkness, Large Bear, Dane Ironfoot, pretty cool looking dwarf there. It's a rare. Lake Town Lookout and Foil, and a mountain. Goblin Town Flunkies, Ordinary Bear, Small Great, or Great Fierce Bee. Lake Town Lookout, Rage into the Valley. We just got that same one. Goblin Plate Mail, Confusticate the Bee Bother. Hobbit Hole, Dwarven Mauler, Nasty Little Rabbit. I'm sorry, that just got me. You nasty little rabbit. Like, it just sounds so... I love it. Anyways, Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. Through the Forest Gate. Why does this card just... It looks like something from Bloomborough. It's crazy. Through the Forest Gate in... that's a rare there. Ordinary Bear Foil in a Mountain. Okay, I'll throw those to the side. Keep going. Smog the Great Calamity, Bowside Wanderers, Golem, Silent Slinker, Lake Town Lookout, Goblin Plate Mail, Gandalf Wandering Wizard, Wargling, Bothersome Noisemaker, Eagle of the Great Shelf, Thror's Map. Okay. When it enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Radagast of Roscoble. Nice. Elven Passage. Okay. Great ugly looking goblin in foil. That's pretty good, actually. Lake Town. That's pretty good. It says it gives all your creatures with +1/+1 counters. Menace. That would be great in my Galadriel deck, but it's Bant, so black cards wouldn't fit in there. But if I could just give all my creatures Menace, that'd be pretty menacing. Duskwatch Hunter, Pinecone Strike, Bjorn Reluctant Host, Dwarven Provisioner, Velvet Wing Butterflies, Well-Worn Spatula, Patient Instructor, Warg Tactics, Eagle's Rescue, Snow Slope Hunter, Golem the Abandoned. Poor little Golem right there. Look, he's all eating the fish and the bones. Poor little abandoned dude, bro. Fateful Discovery, Guardian of the Halls in foil, and an Iron Hills. I'll put this to the side. Poor little Golem, dude. He's just abandoned. He just needed some attention. Alright. Gundabad Opportunist, Mirkwood Nurturer, Ravening Warg, Bow to Erebor, Esgaroth Garrison, Gandalf Wandering Wizard, Iron Hills Stalwart, Enchanted Rivers Grasp, Stone by Sunlight, Thror's Map again, Gnashing of Teeth, The Great Goblin, Patient Instructor in foil, and a Lake Town. Alright. There we go. About 3 packs left here, I believe. And the box topper that will open up. Reverent Howl, Ragged Short Spear, Guardian of the Halls, Moment of Glory, Rage into the Valley, Elven King's Harper, Stir Up Trouble, Old Fat Spider Can't See Me, Dane Lord of the Iron Hills, there's another nasty little rabbit, Tom, Bert, and William, okay. Dane's Company, put that up front, Oin the Brave in foil and a Mountain in foil. Each creature, what's it say? This creature has lifelink as long as you control another dwarf. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a dwarf or equipment card from among them. Put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. Looks like, actually, it's pretty good for 2 mana. It's pretty good. Tom, Bert, and William sacrifice another creature. Draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Then discard a card. When Tom, Bert, and William die, if they were a creature, return them to the battlefield. They're an artifact. Interesting. Right on. Yeah, well, there's some interesting cards. Definitely feels like a pretty new set. Like, it doesn't feel like just a bunch of Lord of the Rings cards being reprinted. I gotta read more of these cards and see kind of how it fits together. But yeah, overall, feels like a pretty chill set. Definitely starting to feel like a small set. The more packs I open, I'm getting obviously a lot of duplicates. But anyways, here we go. Goblin Town Flunkies, Ordinary Bear, Great Fierce Bee, Vow to Erebor, Long-Bodied Grey Dog, Patient Instructor, Hobbit Hole, Uneasy Partings, Thranduil's Decree, Night Howl Pursuer, Mirkwood Pathmaker, Wizard's Staff, Equipped creature has prowess. If an ability of equipped creature triggers, it triggers an additional time. Equipped wizard for 1. I have a deck that can go in. That'd be pretty good. Stone by Sunlight and Foil, and Island. Yeah, that could actually go in my wizard deck. I have a Is It deck, blue and red. Niv Mizzet and the Is It Wizards is what I called it. But yeah, it's just basically typo wizards with some Is It shenanigans. Alright, last pack, here we go. Dory Bearer of Friends, Wood Elves, Crude Bent Blade, Ori Keeper of Songs, Giant's Boulder, Quarrel, Plunder of Trollshalls, Tidings of War, Dreaded Bat Cloud, Glowing the Mighty. At least we got one of those. Nice border treatments there. The Black Arrow. Okay. Unexpected Party. Pinecone Strike in foil, and an Elven King's Halls in foil. Okay, well we got a few things. We're gonna look through it all, price some stuff, see if maybe we can build a little deck around this stuff. Let us know what you guys thought of the opening here. I thought it, honest opinion, felt kind of like a soft box. We're gonna probably open another box in the chan. Let's see what this box topper has. But yeah, it didn't feel like the most amazing extravagant box. In fact, I feel like, dare I say, I almost had more fun recently just opening that Spider-Man and Marvel boxes, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sure that's pretty sacrilegious to say, but there was just, I feel like, a bit more going on in those sets. Dude, what am I doing to this pack? This is ridiculous. Okay, did I rip the card in half? What is it? Galadriel's Dismissal. Okay. I mean, that's pretty nice looking. So there's that. 1 mana, kicker for 3. Target creature phases out. If this ability was kicked, each creature target player controls phases out instead. Interesting. Well, that's the box topper there, so I'll set that to the side. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna open a bit more of this product and see you know, what else I can pull, see how it feels. But yeah, I mean, opening the Hobbit, it just feels like there's a bit less legendary creatures. I feel like I didn't get that many. It just didn't feel as action packed and potent as Marvel superheroes. That's just my honest take after being up for all night. So sorry guys. Sorry if that was a disappointing review there, but no, I mean, it's still pretty cool. I'm a big Hobbit fan, big Lord of the Rings fan. We'll see what happens with this set. I did pick up a collector box. I'm gonna try to open up a draft box on the channel, but we'll see if I get around to it. Anyways, it's about 34 minutes now. I do want to thank you guys for watching the entire video, for sticking through. You guys are a champion. You guys are troopers. Thank you to everyone here at Daura for making this excellent non-alcoholic beer. Everyone at Wizards of the Coast for continuing to crank out Magic the Gathering. It's a fun game we all love playing. The products are not easy to make, and us adult children here are not easy to keep happy, I guess, but we'll just keep on ripping these packs. Yeah, that's it. Your boy Dan is out.